Oh, it's a bright day out there. It's in the 50s, but it's apparently going to get up into the 80s. The weather's been a little weird. It could be almost 90 by the end of the week. Welcome to March. Welcome to March. We are doing the Voice Celestial. We are doing epic poetry. So let's do the housekeeping really quick. And all the housekeeping is reminding you that we are Creative Life Spiritual Center. The website is creativelife.org. The constant contact email, which is just one email a week, unless something unusual happens, which lets you know what's going on for the week and the month. And, you know, the hot links are hot and nobody gets your email. info@creativelife.org. That's the email. If you email that, then you can get on the constant contact. Okay, I think that's that. And then the social medias. We don't monetize the social media, so what we ask you to do is go like, subscribe, share, follow, comment, based on which platform you're watching, you're interacting with us on. Basically, the goal is to interact with us, because it bumps us in their algorithms, and we appreciate that. We think we have good tools to share. And so we are Creative Life Spiritual Center and Creative Life Spark. I'm the running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on. So if you're ever looking for where these are archived, like daily, they're archived on the Running Rev Ryan YouTube channel. Full chapters are archived on this Creative Life Spiritual Center. I was going to do that with the Science of Mind text, and it got out of hand really quick because that thing's huge. So here we are. All right. I am going to go back and pick some of Ernest's meditations and put those in a playlist on the Creative Life. I just haven't done it yet. So there's that. Okay. I think that is what I need you. I think that's all of it. I just threw my glasses on the ground. Hang on. I may not need them. The one good thing about the time changes is I've got the sunlight in here. No, I'm going to go ahead and use them. So, all right. So we are going to pick up with the Farer. And just a quick reminder, the Farer is me and you. We are the ones on the journey. So, and I also don't know that I need that, but we'll turn it on just in case. All right. Okay. So we are picking up with the Farer. Oh, okay. The Farer. If this be true, each man would find that he lives in a world of subjectivity, that he lives alone. Dread to relate would be the tragedy of such a fate. The presence. More tragic he who has presumed to find some power beyond the magic of his mind. Be not distraught, thine errant soul is anchored in the cosmic whole. Nor seas of doubt, nor waves of wrath can drive thee from thy chosen path. The Farer. If I accept the thesis you have laid, how can I find a unity of fact between my mind and other minds like mine? The Presence. There is a common ground on which the minds of thinking men are met. The Farer. How can this be, if naught is real of what we seem to see, or touch, or taste, or measure by our sense? How can we know the how, or where, or whence? Presence. The measure of all knowing lies within the consciousness, and we can well assume that each responds in equal terms to each, to equal stimuli. Space is inferred by naturalist and by idealist alike. The one by direct knowing, while the other cultivates the consciousness of space by his reflections based upon the evidence of what he deems his sense experience. Space is the form which man conceives to understand his universe. He thinks in terms of form and so invents what he calls matter, conceiving it as real. The Farer. He limits the universal. He limits the universal. He limits the universal that he may thus conceive and comprehend its universality. The Presence. He uses 3 dimensions to reach the 4th, and from this peak he leaps with his new wings out on infinity. Thus he arrives at last to concepts of existence beyond the range of things, and so at length acquires abstractions of the intellect. The scribe, such as... I love the scribes entered the conversation going, what? The presence. Ideas, or that which must exist apart from form. Let us take everything, or let us take anything, a book, perhaps, and analyze it as a whole. We first may measure it in terms of thickness, length, breadth, then open it to find a 4th dimension printed there upon the sheet. The meaning makes a 5th, while sentiment awakens a 6th, and the soul may penetrate still other fields of consciousness. The Farer. How is the limit reached? The Presence. Dimensions fail to measure out the bliss of cosmic consciousness. It is to this that all the hopes and dreams of men aspire, a flying goal which draws us even higher. And as we pass the posts that mark the way, we sense in each succeeding circumstance the joy of pursuit, the sweet romance of union with the whole, and hourly prove love is emotion, emotion that is love. Love is the mystic cord that binds the soul. Linga Shira, forever with the whole. The Farer. Some scientific minds I know have claimed discovery of the last and final key to unlock nature and the mystery of life itself within magnetic fields. The Presence. Let them reflect that they have found, but this, a principle of unity, abstraction of the mind, and have dissolved their world to energy composed of units which are metaphysical. So give them thanks. The Farer. I would most readily give thanks were I to understand the meaning of it all, yet I, in faith, do share your larger sight. The Presence. Matter absolute does not exist by and of itself in any state in which it can be known in independence of the substance of a given thing in which it doth appear. It is as abstract as conception of the principle of truth or metaphysical hypothesis of good and evil, sin or punishment. The hypothetical particle or stuff of which all matter is composed is an electric charge of energy. But charge in what? In nothing or a vacuum? Be not deceived by those who claim that you are a victim of some hoax of mysticism. They are more mystical than you when they make claim that from insensate nothing, blades of corn boil up mechanically, take form, and string their beads of pearl beneath the husk. Less mystical was he, the master, who made use of corn to symbolize the life that rises from the grave. Resurgence or resurrection demonstrates that life is cause, and it can build and then rebuild the mansions of the soul. False seeing breeds false knowing. It misleads and feeds upon the litter that it breeds. Only by revelation can we know the real from which the revelation flow. All explanations are efforts to make plain reality, but it will still remain unknown save through the inner sight. And intuition is the final light. Yet you to reach this end need not deny the intellect. For you must still apply the checks and balances of conscious mind to clarify the findings and inspect the data of your consciousness to show the meaning of your vision and to know the occult from the pseudo-psychic flow. The Fair. I do agree. I would not change one world of unreality for still another. How can I know when I have reached the true conclusion? The Presence. You must attempt to unify your total consciousness so that no line is drawn between the reason and the inner sight. The body, mind, and spirit are agreed. Then you will know and know you know. The Fair. How can I best attain this higher consciousness? The Presence. Identify with being must be found by him who seeks the higher and the high and holy ground of untaught wisdom. His a triple goal who would essay to unify the whole. Let him deny the lure of base desire and seek the good. Then let his mind acquire the sense of beauty till it fills his veins, and in his heart no ugliness remains. Let love be sought in an ascending scale. Then truth stands forth and gladly will unveil. When you have reached a sense of righteousness in your inner self so pure and crystalline that you will feel a oneness with the universe, you will escape from error and immerse yourself in cosmic consciousness, and so you will find peace because you know you know. Triple goal. Oof. The Fair. If it be true that history repeats itself, may it not be that future man will swing across the arc of cosmic time and on a higher plane of consciousness with deeper understanding view the real, the Presence. Not intellect, but inner sight reveals this truth to you. For men already on this planet have attained through evolution psychical, and through their contact with such men have already reached attainment, the plane of cosmic consciousness. The eyes of the soul possess the second sight. The Fair. How can I learn? The Scribe. The voice was still. It seemed that even he who was the voice, the counselor of light, had need of time the deeper truths to trace. Reflectively, he gazed into the Farer's face. The Farer. I gained some insight on the plane of thought, but I have need to feel and to be caught up on the plane of lasting ecstasy and walk with God and hear him talk with me. So let's stop there. If the Presence is going to take a minute, we can too. Simply because normally I don't like to end on the Fair, but one, that's the end of the page. So I want to stop there. And two, I want to go back because he said three things. He said, the Presence said, a triple goal. Okay. If you want to unify with the whole, there are three things that you have to do. Deny the lure of base desire and seek the good. Acquire the sense of beauty until there's no ugliness that remains. Let love be sought. Okay, so deny the base desires and seek the good. Acquire the sense of beauty and let love be sought. Then the truth stands forth and will gladly unveil. Okay, So right here we are. Seek the good, seek the beauty, let the love flow, and then the truth stands forth. Okay, I don't want to forget that. I'm writing in Jesse's book. He's not getting this book back. That's just the truth. He's not going to get the book back because I just made notes in the margin. In highlighter because it's what I had. Normally I would write in pencil, but that's the triple goal. So, yeah, here we are. Okay. That's how we get to the truth. That's how we get to the truth. Look for the good and praise it. Seek the beauty until no ugliness remains, and let the love flow. All right. That sounds like a talk to me. I'm going to have to make a note. Dang. All right. Now I'm going to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a go enjoy the sunshine day, a tell somebody you love them day, a drink plenty of water day, a take a break day, a take care of yourself day, a take care of your business day, a get on with it day, a cuddle your fur babies day, a I don't know what kind of day, and that's okay, day, a good day, and if that's too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough, just as you are. You're a beloved expression of the divine. You are spirit in motion, God in action, a brilliant light, a divine spark, a beautiful masterpiece, and a work in progress at the same time at your own pace. And as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are a godling. All right, beloveds. He's making me work for it. But Ernest always does, and that's one of the reasons why I like him. So, yep. Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. I'll be back with you around 9. We may be closing in on finishing this chapter. I'm not sure. I'll go back and look in just a minute. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.